Today is going to be no PPTs, no presentations, because this is, I think, fourth in the series of stress management. So today whatever we are going to do, we are going to do hands-on. Yeah. Basic outline of today's presentation is, one is what is stress, then how do you know somebody is stressed or children are stressed, and then third is how to manage this stress in children. Yeah, I think we are only three or four of you. You can come forward. Yeah, you need not be too much stressed. Come on. Yeah, because of the AC. Here also there is AC. Okay. Okay, so let's do the revision first. We have got about 20-25 minutes. Yeah. Everybody is able to see this, right? Okay. Stress. What is stress? What is stress? You have attended 3 lectures. Come on. No idea. Or maybe you have so much of stress that you have forgotten. Stimulus, yeah. Okay. Stress is a word which comes from distress. So any kind of tension, any kind of problem that you can have mental problem or that you are uncomfortable with is causing some stress in the body. Same thing with the children. Yeah. Anything that they are uncomfortable with, anything that they are, for example, just now when you are sitting under the AC, the heat is creating some stress. That stress is getting withered by the AC. So you are sitting below the AC. If you are sitting somewhere else, you are facing the heat, and that is causing a stress. However small, that stress is caused in the body. Our problem is always there will be some stress. For example, when you are having this muscle, there are 2 muscles. This is a bicep, this is a tricep. You hold your hand like this, the tricep is stretched. You hold your hand like this, the bicep is stretched. You hold your hand here, bicep and tricep both are stretched. So it doesn't matter what you do, there is no position in the body that you will be completely without stress. There will be some stress somewhere in the body anyway. Yeah. The problem occurs is when that stress goes out of bound. This is what is happening today. Like so many children are committing suicide. So many children are going for psychiatric help. So many children are having various symptoms, starting from diabetes to high blood pressure and low blood pressure, even at the age of 17, 18, 19. These are all stress-related diseases. Yeah, and if we understand our children and if we understand this stress, we'll be able to do something about it. Of course, there is like food and the habits and the TV and so many other things have lots to do with it, but we are supposed to be dealing with children, we are supposed to be dealing with ourselves. Yeah. Okay. So one is stress. How do you know? You or the kid is stressed. Question. Yes, sir. You don't feel like doing anything basically. Yeah. Okay. What else? Any other symptom? बोलिए. Yeah. Fear. Yes. Yes. Okay. Abnormal behavior. Second, like you said, ennui, not feeling like doing anything. Then fear, memory loss. Okay. What else? No, what he's talking about is the memory loss which happens at the time of exam. You mug up. You go for the exam, and when the exam is on, you just do not remember what you read in the book. That is happening because you have stressed your mind so much. Yeah, difficulty. That is what you mean to say, right? And that is why there is anxiety and memory loss. Okay. What else? Something more? Something more.
Maybe sometimes hyperactive also.
Hyperactivity, yes. Fatigue, he said. Envy, fatigue. Hyperactivity.
Too much talking.
Yes, that is hyperactivity in any. Yes. Okay, what else? That is physical pain. Yeah, possible. Pain. Okay, what else? Difficulty in sleeping. Very good. Sleeping problem. What else? Something more? Okay. Okay. See, now there are two types of stresses. One is a stress, like as I said, there is no part of the body which at any point of time will have no stress. Yeah. So we will always be under some stress. There is always going to be some exam coming up. There is always going to be some train to be caught up. There is always going to be some competition that where you have to excel. There is always going to be some function. Yeah. So what happens is there are two types of stress. One is a stress that comes and goes. And goes. And second is stays. First is that comes and goes. For example, I don't know whether I'm going to get the train or not. Train is very crowded. I'm gearing up. I'm going in the front. I'm waiting waiting to catch the train. The train comes. I catch the train. The tension is gone. Okay. Till then there was a tension whether I will get the train, whether the train will. If I don't get the train, the next train is slow train. I may not reach in time. If I don't reach in time, I may not be able to. I may not be allowed in the exam, etc., etc., etc. All that stress is built up. But once you are inside the train, all that stress is gone. Something new may start later on. So this is the stress which comes and goes, and much of the stress that you have in case of children, especially children, that is of this kind, which comes and goes. For example, you hand over a 100 rupee note to the child and ask him to go to he will have the tension till he goes to the kirana store, whether I will be able to handle it or not, whether I will be able to handle it or not. Once he goes there, gives that, buys a cake, the tension is gone. Okay, because cake is something that he is used to handling. He comes home, even the tension of the cake is gone. Okay, now the tension starts is whether he will be able to eat that cake or he has to wait for somebody, etc., etc. So these are the kind of tensions which will keep on coming in and going out.
Party the boy will come or not.
Yes, yes, if there is a party with the boy, whether the boys will come or not. Yes, absolutely. So most of the tensions which will keep on coming and going. Yeah. Now, second part is visible and invisible. Okay. First part is if it comes and goes, there is no problem. एक दिन रहा, 2 घंटा रहा, 3 घंटा, 5 घंटा, no problem. Yeah. If he is going to go for a gymnasium, how is he going to compete? Tension is there. The competition is over. Tension is gone. Exam is over. Tension is gone. This is something that keeps on coming in and goes out. So that is not our problem. We'll see what happens with the stress that remains. That is something that we'll see. Another is visible and invisible. Visible tension is something like this: hyperactivity or fatigue, abnormal behavior, pain, or even sleeping problem. Yeah. Right. Mostly with sleeping, yes. So this is something that is visible. That is also very easy to know because it is visible. You can do something about it. कि भैया क्यों नहीं सोता है, क्या प्रॉब्लम है. Till he starts sleeping well again, you will keep on asking him this, or you will look for some kind of medical help or some help so that this can be resolved. Our problem as of today's speech is tension.